Today I thought I'd show you how to layer using the masking technique with some stamps to create a scene. My choice of stamps are part of the beautiful Isobel Craft Collection. This one in particular is from the A5 Princess Design set. You will need an ink pad, an acrylic block to mount your stamps onto, a piece of card and also a scrap piece of card. You want to start with what you want in the foreground and then you work backwards to what you're going to put in the background. To start with, I choose to put the horse and carriage at the foreground of my picture. So I'd want to stamp these out in the centre of my piece of card. Taking the ink pad to the stamp, dab lightly until your stamp is covered. Taking the next stamp, there you have your horse and carriage. Putting your main image aside, you want to grab a scrap piece of card or paper and re-stamp your images. This doesn't have to be central or very neat because you're going to be using this as your mask. You'll want to cut out the ones that you want to use as your mask. Because I'm working up from the picture, I don't need to cut out the bottom part because I'm not going to use this as such. This is just my template and my mask. So what you should have by now is an image and a mask of the image, and then we can start stamping. I'm going to be building a castle in the background of my image. This is the stamp I'm going to select next. You want to place the mask over your image and line it up as best you can. It also helps to have an extra bit of mask to hold on to whilst you're stamping over. Once you remove the mask, you can now see that the castle is in the background and it isn't stamped onto your carriage. but you will see that the residue is left on your mask. Because I'm going to add some turrets next to my castle, I'm going to want to make a mask of my castle as well. So you do that the same as you made the mask for your horse and carriage. On a scrap piece of paper, you want to stamp out a duplicate. Again, it doesn't matter if it's not very neat. And you'll want to cut that out. I've stamped and cut out the rest of the mask that I'm going to need to finish my image. Marking it up with a red pen so we both know which is the mask and which is the image. So next I'll be adding some turrets to the main part of the castle. So I'm going to need to block off the carriage and the main part of the castle. Take my stamp, ink it up, and stamp. You may find you need a bit more pressure where the masks aren't. Continue to the other side . And there, your image is starting to take place. Any missing gaps can be filled in with a fine liner pen afterwards. It's your choice on what's in the scene, how much is in the scene, and where you want everything. And continue building up your image. I finished off my castle, stamped out a sun, added the mask, just completing it with the clouds, and we would have a finished image. And there you have it, a completed scene. All there is left to do is to colour it in. And there you have it, one completed scene with one stamp set. Thanks for watching.